Hell yeah. We got a brand new code for Power Wash Simulator 2. And so because we got a new code for Power Simulator 2, I was like, I'm gonna play Power Wash Simulator 2. And then I was like, hey Pat, you wanna hang out and chat for a couple hours and play Power Wash? And that's what's happening. So that is literally what is happening. So that's what we're gonna be doing for a bit now. And welcome. And I'm gonna go pee my pants and then give the man a ring after I load the game up. I've been peeing a lot lately. I'm sorry. Long live Pittsburgh, everybody. Long live Pittsburgh. All right. Let's head on through this. Let's load this game up. Let's load this game. Let's see if they pass the test. Let's see if they pass the test. Let's see if they pass the streamer test. Borderless windowed. Borderless windowed naturally, automatically. They have passed the streamer test. They've done it. They've done it. Apparently co-op has been finicky for people. Co-op was kind of finicky in the first game as well. So we'll have to see what's up with that. But yeah. The first game did not have what I would call very great co-op either. It was a little bit awkward at the moment. Did you hear a cat just now? Yeah, there's a cat. There it is. Squeak. Squeak the cat. Not like squeak the cat, like squeeze, but, you know. Squeak the cat. That sensitivity is way too high. Better. Hello, cat. Hello, Bubbles. Hello, Ulysses. There's a lot of cat-type stuff. Nozzle-related things. All the usual. The hell you mean, F, Pat? I shot you a thing. I sent you a message. I'm figuring things out. Just shoot the cats. Access jobs via the county map upstairs in the base. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm on the map. Start washing. Career. Go to home base. Yeah. Yeah, I'm there. What's new? Welcome, washers. Get comfy. Gear up, cuddle your new kittens, and head out to clean up in Caldera County. Watch this space for updates, patch notes, and so on. You know, it says start watching, but it says on the county map upstairs. But I will say, it is not letting me do it. So I just gotta click start watching in this sense, and then click start job, and then menu will save, reset unfinished tasks. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Invites are disabled in single player. Okay, I was about to say, this is not single player, though. Well, I've got to call up now, at the moment now, but how far do you think you can run away? Oh, they stop you here. How far do they go this? Oh. Hide the room code? The room code's not visible. What do you mean? Ah, shit. You didn't see that. End online session. Online multiplayer. Hide code. Ah, shit. Hold on, hold on again. Cancel. There we go. Much better. Copy code. That's goofy. Listen, I make occasional issues, okay? I have occasional problems, occasional issues. I'm not always the smartest brick in the shed. Smartest brick on the wall, you know? Sometimes just make mistakes. Wait, Pat's not streaming? Pat is having a large amounts of internet issues currently. So whether or not Pat will be able to start streaming is a question I do not have the answer to. We're hoping, but we'll see. We'll see. They're really liking the cat thing this time around. Pat is now live. Oh. Me rotating my nozzle. What the fuck button do they... Oh, it's Q. There we are. Hi, Brickman. Hi. What a name. Wait, that name caught me off guard. Hi, Brickman. M249 Bingus. Fire a warning shot, Patterson. Sir, this is an M203 rotary grenade launcher. M249 Bingus. I don't know why. That's actually real. I just, for some reason, that got me. That gave me a solid giggle. No. See, the question is Bingus the hairless cat operating the M249, or is the M249 a model of Bingus, or is Bingus a model of the M249? Bingus is a model of the M249. Does that mean it fires Bingus? Or does that mean it's like a hairless M249 saw? An M249 is real wrinkly? A real wrinkly yet smooth saw. A boneless M249. Change washer styling. Oh, shit. Are we letting it happen?
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Whatever you were going to say.
I said, oh, shit.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Hold on. I got to take my headphones off.
Okay.
I got to put my dog bag on.
Your dog bag? I see. Right.
Headphones are back on. I can hear you again, bud.
Yeah, okay. What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know, man. I just like whenever usually whenever I call somebody, right, on Discord and it's live on stream, I always have this feeling of like, what if they don't know they're on stream for a second, even though I can see that you're clearly on stream right now?
I am currently on stream. That is correct. Yes.
Because like, you never know what these internet personalities are up to.
That is true. That is true. Though, I mean, at the same time, you would fall in that camp.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. You would. You definitely be kind of a potato type thing here.
I usually like to do this thing where I pretend that I don't know I'm on and be like, oh, balls are stuck to my calves again. Oh man.
Okay, little DSP
don't know
role
what to
play.
do. Oh, the stream's gonna be rough with my balls stuck to my calves.
Yeah, I mean, having a ball stuck to your calves as a streamer is a natural streamer element, though. That's a common.
I just got the exact response I wanted, which is somebody in chat going, all caps, calves? Not my thighs. No, man, my calves.
No, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. No, you got me there. You really bait and switched me.
All right. So I've been like chit chatting with Bricky during his sponsored stream all day, and like, hey, to anybody who's watching my show, my internet is fucked.
Yeah.
It will randomly die and fail, and I have no ability to control it at all. I called my internet people, and they were like, oh, they do that because there's always the fear when you call your internet people, and they're like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, we're not seeing an issue right now. It seems fine to us when it's completely intermittent and it's not related to what they're saying.
And then you have to like suck their dick to get a tech sent out.
Yep.
And then you're worried that the tech is going to say it's fine also.
Yep. Which they often do because when they arrive, you are not currently having issues.
Yeah. So I did a test and they're like, nah, something's broken. We got to send a guy out. Now, luckily enough, they're sending a guy out on Tuesday, which is a million times faster than I thought. Usually I expect like 3 weeks. Right? As the minimum.
Sure. Which for me, normally it's in a couple of days, but I do live in a highly populated area.
I used to live in Montreal.
Okay.
And so I've never had to call anybody out here ever. The only time I ever called an internet man was to like basically set up the internet when I got the house, but then I set that up like way in advance, right? And I was like, I had the guy come to the house before it was my house.
Right, which does make sense.
Super weird. It was super weird. Like the day before I signed for the house, I'm inside the house by myself with the internet man. And so like the guy who like was selling me the house had to leave. It was fucking strange. But like I expected like Bell Canada out in fucking Quebec, they'll be like, maybe it's next month. And you're like, no, it has to be now. Has to be today. I'm doing internet stuff. It's very important.
You know what I would consider to be one of the biggest crimes whenever it comes to any kind of relocating is that there is no way for you to be like, can I squat in this home I'm looking to purchase or rent for 3 days and run a broadcast test the entire time to make sure that when I either purchase or move and rearrange my entire life to this new area, that the internet does not suck fucking ass and ruin my entire job.
Bro, I was so stressed out. I was so stressed out because the people who lived here before me, they just had like babies telus internet. They were like really like outdoorsy, like athletic, fit people that didn't even watch streaming shows. And I'm like, no, I need fiber routed into this shit.
Right.
So I was here and I had to be like with the man, and I'm like, I want the fiber in this room. He's like, that's really far from where we're standing right now. I'm like, well, I want it in that room. I want it over there, that across the yard, please. And he's like, okay. And then he had to set up a whole new fucking breakpoint. Oh, it was what a fun time. And now I think squirrels have eaten my cables. I think it's squirrels.
What?
I think squirrels have legitimately eaten through one of my cables. I think that's what's going on.
I mean, you know when you're telling a genuinely like interesting and important story for that kind of thing, and then the person you're talking to says, just completely tries to invalidate it by saying, "Well, at least you got fiber." I stopped myself from doing exactly that with my constantly heat affected coaxial cable, because I used to have fiber when I lived in Irvine. Which does not surprise anyone because that is, in fact, a very place with lots of fiber, and it was absolutely life-changing, but they had to trench it out all the way out to the place. And if I was not in a brand new house that had been built like 3 years ago, it would cost me like $90,000, and obviously I will not be paying that.
Every time you're bitching about some kind of life stuff and somebody goes, I feel like I want to take a shit on the floor.
Their floor.
Any floor. Just to make them uncomfortable.
But they have to view it. They have to watch it, obviously.
Yeah, no, they have to like look me in the eye, and I'm like, hey, guess what? This is happening now. Because of you. You did this. You're doing this.
This is, I would like to stop myself, but in reality, you have given me enough mental anguish.
You've set into motion the chain of events that's going to lead to this right now.
You should have had stronger chroma.
Actually, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of every Valentine's Day. Every single Valentine's Day, I usually stream, right? And there's always like people that are like, man, I'm really alone and like this sucks and I hate being lonely on Valentine's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I always have this moment, I'm like, you sound like someone who hasn't had a toxic relationship yet. Because once you've had a couple toxic relationships, holy shit, being single can be okay, man. Oh, you think being single's the worst? Oh my God. Oh, it could be way worse.
It's it's you think about, man, this sucks, and Homer Simpson leans down to you and says, "This is the worst Valentine's Day so far."
So far,
because it can you are very correct. It can absolutely be substantially worse.
Let's see if I can get into this power washing game.
Yeah, the weird numbers I sent above is the room code.
Oh.
Would recommend.
Oh, this is gonna be fun to set up, isn't it?
No, it's not too bad. Just remove your game capture when you load in.
Remove my game capture?
Disappear it. Remove the eyeball.
Oh, so that nobody can see it.
Yes. Hide the game capture.
No. Well, how about I just don't even go on the game part and load in?
I mean that also makes a lot of sense.
Oh, you're already. I got you on. This co-op game no longer exists.
Gotcha. Allow me a moment.
Okay. Well, thank God it uses a controller. Oh, okay. Thank God. Okay. Let me see if I can power wash my shit off.
Okay, I definitely invited someone on my friends list that I do not recognize accidentally.
Okay, that's me.
No.
Hello.
No, I did invite you also.
Oh, you invited like a freak?
Well, it does not appear that you say that you are on Power Wash 2.
Oh, this has got good controls and shit. Okay. I'm on Power Wash 2. Hold on.
Perhaps on your Steam thing. It just says
let's find out what's Steam. Bricky invited me to Steam. I'm going to play it. I'm loading into something.
Okay. We're one step in.
My only relationship was toxic and lasted a week, and 7 months later I found out she put my name on the birth certificate of the kid she was already pregnant with when we met. Hell
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit where you can only go up.
Oh, my co-op shit is dying, and my internet is crashing.
Let's go, dude. Hell yeah.
Okay, so everybody who can hear the sound of my fucking voice, Go to twitch.tv/Bricky. Because I am not going to be able to stream this for shit.
Do you want to try? I mean, are you turning it off or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm turning it off. I'm
Okay.
losing
Would you
over 30% of my frames.
I mean, not to suck my own dick in this scenario, but did you want to just like host me in that case?
Yeah, how do I fucking do that? Oh, well, hold on. I'm going to end the show on my end. I'm going to hang out with Bricky. Go to Bricky's show. Bye-bye now.
Wait, you don't know how to host on like raiding on Twitch?
I haven't done that shit in ages, dog.
Oh, you just do /raid
Host,
space name.
Bricky. Yeah.
Oh, I guess raid. So /raid space.
Yeah, let's raid you. I already ended it. Oh fuck. Oh no. Can I do it? Can I raid it? Yeah, we're ready to. Oh, the stream hasn't ended yet, so I can raid you.
Okay. Hi, Pat Scott. Hi, Pat's stream.
Oh, it's not there yet. They're not there yet.
Well, one guy said, "Hey guys, I'm here for Pat's stream."
There? Okay.
So, yeah.
Yo, this sucks. I'm super mad.
Their name is Nausicaa though, which is sick as fuck because that's a cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, there we go. I like myself a Miyazaki.
Wow, this
movie.
sucks. Wow, Paige must have really broken the internet really bad. That's crazy.
That is crazy on Valentine's Day, no less.
Wow. Okay, how do I? Are we friends? I'm in a party.
Yeah.
Single player, online multiplayer. Let's see. Can you invite me again? Because it doesn't want me to do it.
Yeah, I'll invite you again.
This shit sucks.
Yeah, I was told that the game's multiplayer is maybe a little borked.
Oh, that's so good you picked this game.
Yeah. I was told that by the viewers like now. So it's a little,
It's so good you did that. Oh, why can't I do it through Steam? Oh, this sucks. Oh.
Did you want to try the room code thing?
Yeah, try the room code.
Yeah. Here, I'll re-invite you via the room code. There you go.
How the fuck do I get? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not.
Boy, I'm having a day of it, bro. I'm having a fucking day of it. Let me tell you. Oh, you're nice though.
I do my best, you know.
I'm punching in the room. I think I'm going there.
Okay.
I might be. Who knows?
I'm not sure if you are. I'm not. I don't have a notification. Good quality, strong stuff.
This co-op game no longer exists.
Fantastic. I'm gonna just reset the whole fucking thing. And if that doesn't work, then you know what we'll do? We'll play chess on Tabletop Simulator.
I don't have Tabletop Simulator.
Everyone has Tabletop Simulator. It came free with your Steam account.
It did?
No, it didn't.
Yeah, why don't I try inviting you? What if I did that?
Hey, we'll give that one a shot. Let's give that one a shot.
Yeah, let's do an online multiplayer. Give me the room code. I'm gonna send you the room code.
All right.
It didn't do it. That's oh my god.
When you swap to the multiplayer, I think it takes a second. Yeah.
There we go. I sent you the room code.
Okay, now I've got a room code. So now I'm going to end my online session that apparently didn't exist to begin with. Swap to online multiplayer. Turn off my game capture so no one sees the room code. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work. There we go. Okay, so enter a room code. Join. Oh, it's loading.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. It was loading, and then it was like, it was like, no, I don't want to.
Okay. Oh, okay. The bar is moving. This game no longer exists.
Bro, this rules.
This fucking sucks.
This fucking this is shit.
Why did I pick this game? I'm so sorry.
You were like, oh, we'll play Power Wash Simulator. Gonna be dope. And
I mean,
that sounds great, Bricky. I'll listen to you. You know what you're doing.
Normally, I do. I thought you know when a game comes out. When a game comes out in 2025, now I know you would joke and be like, "Oh,
why would you expect it to work?"
I know. No, see, functioning.
All right, fuck it. You just power wash. I'll just sit here and we'll podcast at you.
No. We're gonna do. We're both gonna load up Left 4 Dead 2. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh my god, it's been a while. Oh, I'll have to download it, but that'll take all of what, 10 seconds?
Just about. Yeah, we're gonna load up Left 4 Dead 2. That's the plan right now.
How do I get out of this video game? Where's the exit for this?
I might just task manager it if I have to.
Oh, I don't. There's no exit here. I'm gonna Alt F4 this. Why is it loading on Alt F4, dog?
Okay, now it crashed for me. Wow.
Oh, it's crashing like for me on the way out also.
Okay, I am.
Well,
I
I'm
am
refunding
so
this.
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
I got a free code from the devs, so I'm sorry.
Oh no! I mean, it's probably okay.
No, I didn't say that either. I mean, devs, I like Power Wash 1. It's quite good. Please fix your multiplayer in 2.
I'm fully fucking crashing out. Oh, that's good.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is a great start.
I have 3 sponsored streams next week, and my internet doesn't work.
I love that. I love that for you. Have you done what I have been doing, which is creating bundle deals where you create a highlight episode of the stream and then therefore can charge for a dedicated video and a stream?
No, they usually don't go for that.
Damn, they have been going for mine a bit lately.
I'll tell you what, though. You know what Paige is doing right now? Paige is like literally looking up Airbnbs in our area that I can fucking stream off my laptop at.
I mean, it probably would be like the cost of the Airbnb would be probably far less than the sponsored income. So that makes a lot of sense.
I'll never tell, but maybe.
Yeah, no, maybe. I mean, it's the concept, you know. If you need for a
I have
night.
a laptop that I use for emergencies. It's the laptop I did sponsored streams on when Paige was giving birth.
That's smart. That is actually
she was in the hospital doing the baby thing, and I was like, I got a double dragon thing. I should stay here. And she's like, how about you go make some money, pussy? And I was like, okay.
That you know what? I'm not sure if you've realized this yet. That's a keeper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. She was like, you know what babies love? What? Money. Yeah, I got Bricky's chat popped out.
Yeah, stream at a.
I could see it. I could see it all.
Let's see here. Difficulty. Yeah, create lobby. Excellent. Invite friends.
I love playing dude, I played so much. You know, it's weird. I played so much more Left 4 Dead 1 than I played Left 4 Dead 2.
Didn't they come out like a year apart?
I think it was like, I think it was like 18 months. But I think it was just the time in my life.
Sure. I mean, I know the time in our lives are a little different, but for me, this time of my life was...
What year did Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 come out?
2008?
Oh, I had nothing going on. Oh, in 2008. 2009. I had nothing going on.
Was it actually 2008? Because if it was, holy hell.
Left 4 Dead 2 is 2009. Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, I had nothing popping.
I was in high school. So... No, I wasn't. No, I was in...
You had nothing going on.
I was in middle school. I had really nothing going on. I was a young buck during that time. See, you know, I gotta be honest, Pat. The idea for the merch launch is going insane. You know, I really, as you can tell, I'm quite the professional.
This is so good.
As you can tell, I'm quite the professional. I'm very good at this. This is
very good.
Very good stuff.
Launch? What are you talking about?
Oh, you know, there's just there's that thing we discussed a little bit before.
Oh, that thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if I can load into Left 4 Dead. Let's see if this fucking works.
Yeah, you know, it was the thing that many of my own fans were like, what the hell is that top half?
Oh my
of the
god,
shirt
the
you're
fucking
wearing?
game is so loud.
Yeah, it opens really loud.
Holy shit. Keep the PC in sync with the cloud. Okay, sure. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, I gotta turn on my videos here. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry. I was just getting. Why doesn't this go up to 4K?
'Cause I think it's because it's from a game of 2009.
Oh, weird.
I mean 1920 by 1080p is perfectly acceptable.
Okay, I got it. I'm doing all sorts of things right now, man. I'm use recommended. No, don't. Oh my fucking god! Everything is fucking breaking. Oh man, I'm having a great day. This is so good, Bricky. Bricky, this is so good.
This is fantastic.
Every single thing I could be working on is like breaking right now.
It's honestly, I think I picked 2 fantastic games. Okay, one critically
you really
acclaimed
did.
and one.
I'm so happy. Yeah, Bricky doesn't seem to crash out all that often. Bricky seems like a chill person.
Yeah, it depends on the game I'm playing. Most of the time, no.
Oh. All right, I'm in.
Look at that!
I got in. Oh, so what merch thing are you talking about?
That's fantastic. You asked that question, Pat. You know,
that's cool.
I remember a bit ago, I shot you a message and I was like, "Hey, Pat, you want to do stuff?"
That sounds. Yeah. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And Paige was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, and I was like, I have a merch company, and I'm like, I don't know what you got going on, but there's always the possibility that you could have something somewhat light and fun going on,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I thought you got. Are you actually wearing the makeup right now because you were going to stream?
No, I'm not wearing the makeup right now. No, that's only on podcast days.
Oh, it's only for the podcast. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that was important as a note. Yeah. So we decided how funny it would be to go ahead and make a really quick short time frame shirt and a bunch of stickers.
Oh my god!
For Mr. PatStaresAt in his clown art.
Oh no!
Oh
you
no!
had my disgusting clown face on your boobs the whole stream.
I mean, my nipples are right
For
here.
hours.
We're damn close, actually. Yeah. It's right there, like we're only like an inch off, or centimeters, as you would say. It's Clown Pat.
Looks really good. That looks really good.
It actually is super sick. I mean, if it wasn't for the Canadian Postal Service, you would have it yourself
I'm
now.
supposed to be wearing it right now, but they're on strike still. They don't want to do it.
It's currently available. The link is in the chat with a pin, and this is not only an entire Pat Clown shirt, but it also comes with 3 separate varying faces of Pat Egghead stickers. To go along with it, all the way up to a whopping 6XL size.
For you fatties.
Or particularly humorous for those of you who have girlfriends and or wives and or partners of any type of thing under 5 feet tall, in which it will be basically a blanket. It is very funny.
Oh yeah.
Are you familiar with a very Limalicious VTuber?
I am not.
She is a very sweat lady, but we made a shirt for her, and she is very, very short, about 5 feet.
How short are we talking?
About under 5 feet, give or take.
That's pretty short.
It's pretty short, and we had a meme shirt. We got a shirt of like a really buff version of our VTuber model, but they were only available in 6XL, and I think it went to like her shins. It was very funny. That's really funny. It's very good. So you can use it for all those things. When is your clown arc over, Mr. Pat?
In a couple of weeks.
This clown shirt will be available until the clown arc is over. Once the clown arc has ended, the shirt will no longer be available. Once we find out the actual.
You gotta send me a picture I can put up.
Oh shit!
Not the QR code, but like a proper photo of the T-shirt.
You can. I send you the link. You can open.
I just steal. Can I steal a photo?
Yeah, you can just steal those.
I'll just steal it.
Yeah. And I mean, if you want to, I can always stand up and you can snag a screenshot of the stream.
Oh no, this is not coming off. This is a HTML file.
Oh wait, what?
I need a JPEG, dog.
Oh shit! All right, yeah. Let me open up the Google. Let me open up the Google Drive.
Yeah, I need a JPEG of this shit.
Let me get that rolling. Hold on. All right, let's see here. Shared.
This has a lot of energy of people that know what they're doing today.
It does. I think. I don't know. I mean, what is the common amount of scuff that happens in your?
It varies wildly. When Paige is like in the vicinity of the computer, it just starts to catch on fire. It's really quite dramatic. I don't know how she does it.
Specifically Paige, though.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. She's got like an aura about technology that's really bad.
Interesting. That sounds a lot like my friend Amelie. Okay.
Oh, now there's a JPEG I can use. Thank you, sir.
There you go. You're very, very welcome. To mind you, these egg stickers are about like 3 inches tall. So they're not like these teeny little ones you throw on the back of a laptop. They're like some chunky ones. Like this is bumper sticker level. Bumper sticker level sticklers.
Level sticklers.
Yeah, something along those lines. So we're doing a clown Pat arc. It's only available until the end of the clown arc. The moment that's done, they're gone. And which whenever that time frame is for yourself, you let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know when.
And yeah.
Oh yeah, clown
Clown
I
arc.
believe I've now got it loaded up on my Twitch page, and then I'll do a tweet later.
Hell yeah! Now do your thing. It's all good. I'll get if you need, I can get you some like advertising shit, like a mock-up little panel for, stream thing where it's like, here's my sting, here, buy it.
Oh, I already just made it.
Okay, never mind that.
It's just buy my clown shirt.
It's pretty good. It's it'll be shipping out pretty much all through next week, so it should be some good stuff.
Buy clown shirt. Do it.
Clyde Bly clown shirt.
Yes, thanks, Bricky.
You're so very welcome. I do my best. But no, genuinely, thanks for giving it a shot, man. I appreciate it. I really like our stuff. I think you'll be incredibly pleasantly surprised with the quality of the stuff once it arrives for you.
Once it shows up one day.
Which Canadian Post, they've been really embracing their French recently. They've been on strike a lot.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Being on strike fucking rules when you want more money.
That's true. That is kind of how that happens.
It's the best way to do it.
That is true. I didn't.
Also, I like this is overtly political, but like I think privatizing the post office was a massive fucking mistake the whole way around.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you on that one, honestly.
Like it's a public service. There's absolutely no way that it should be beholden to the standards of, well, it's got to make profit every year. No, it doesn't.
Now you see, I was an EMT growing up, and I tell you what,
you were an EMT?
I was an EMT for about a year, and let me tell you, the ambulance system being privatized is also quite the
oh my god,
the system in the
shit.
US.
Give me a second. For some reason, the dual sense shit on this is like, it has like the fucking like move the controller to move your aim shit.
That's so funny.
Oh cool, I can't turn it off.
There is no way Bricky was
Are you
responsible
serious?
for people's lives.
Oh, I can't move. Oh, I fucking broke controller support. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
You got the gyro aim.
Why? I'm on official configuration. How did it break like that?
Wait, are you using a PlayStation controller?
Yeah, man.
Why?
Because that's what I used to play video games.
Really? I feel like most games
exclusively.
I feel like most games are sorted to mainly run on like Xbox gamepad.
Oh, the PlayStation triggers don't hurt my fingers as much when I play a lot.
Oh, that's fine.
I get a little bit of RSI in the trigger. I can't move. I can only fucking turn. I've completely broken this fucking game. Oh my god, I'm fucking.
So there's like
I gotta back out of the main menu. I gotta go back to the main menu and fuck with my fucking controls. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Can I disable Steam input? Will that fucking work? No, of course not.
I'm not sure. I mean, is there something particularly in the settings that removes any kind of DualShock something or another?
I don't know. I don't.
The power of this is at an all-time maximum, I'm not gonna lie.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite stream I've ever done. This is my favorite stream.
I mean,
I've been on your show for half hour. I can't even get fucking video game controller to turn on.
So
motherfucker.
You know that stuff has really taken an interest when it's you used to call it a show. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been on my show. I don't think I could ever call this a show.
Really?
I find it too over, like it's too powerful of a phrase for what I do.
Well, what do you call it?
A stream.
Oh, I mean that's kind of potato, isn't it?
A little bit, but I feel like a show has this kind of like air of professionality to it.
I mean, I run a fucking show. There's dogs and cats and clowns and shit.
Well, it was
okay. So I loaded back into the game, right, in single player. And now my character is spinning to the left 1 million miles a second.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Is the controller
still doing that? Okay,
stick?
good. That's great. Oh wow, now it's just super I can't even fucking do it. I can't even I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
This is particularly funny because my internet's about to drop in about 5 minutes.
Really? Why?
So for some reason, Cox Communications in their glory has some issue with my modem where I do go down and to like 500 kilobytes a second, roughly for about 30 seconds. Every hour on the hour at the exact same time. However, the time is different depending on the stream.
Bro, that is almost exactly what's happening to me, except it's literally all the time.
Then it's not. It's very similar to what is happening to you.
Is it highly similar?
I consider it highly regular. That being said, it will happen this time around at the 35-minute mark. So there shall be a short period of time.
How do you know that?
Because that's when I first had it happen in the stream, and that's being live for 3 hours and 49 minutes. Has happened 3 times so far.
That feels like you're being like right throttled.
I don't know what it is. Ironically, I have a little piece of paper in front of me right here that says reset internet before stream. Because if I yank out my modem and router cables and coaxial cables, it doesn't do it anymore before a stream. However, I forgot to today, despite writing down the note. Do you have another controller?
I'm working on it.
He's working on it.
I got it. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Oh shit! All right. Okay. Okay.
I fixed it. Good. I can hang out now.
See about what the hell? Invite. We'll do a little invite friends thing here.
Oh, I just manually joined your game.
This feels like the Smiling Friends episode where they're just stuck at the airport for the whole thing.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Oh, I'm alive.
Welcome.
Can I jump?
You can.
I turn?
You are
Can I
unfortunately
spin?
Ellis
Can I
now,
crouch?
though, instead of Nick.
I gotta say, my favorite character is Lewis, so it doesn't really matter.
That's fine. I'm a bit of a coach guy myself.
Yeah, Coach is all right.
Coach is pretty great. Coach is pretty cool. Hanging out.
You know, I gotta tell you, every time I come back to Left 4 Dead, I end up in this weird place where I'm like, why aren't we just streaming this all the time?
Because it's so good.
Like, it's still the GOAT.
Oh yeah, it still has some of the best general animations and like blood work and enemy variety.
Like the most fun.
Oh shit! Watch out!
The general gameplay. So I actually did for a while. I would grab a lot of my mods and we would run 4v4 Left 4 Dead, like very try-hard sessions on stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that is an excellent time to spend your time.
Uh-oh. We got some kind of
What's up?
shenanigans
Shenanigans.
floating around. I think it's a smoker.
Oh. Actually,
No charger.
So that's okay. So you don't have the mods I have installed. So that's Goku, actually.
That's Goku?
Yeah, that's Goku. The Hunter just did the Shia LaBeouf. It's Shia LaBeouf surprise.
I see.
Counts. I also think we have Abuela for the tank. She throws chanclas at you. So we got a lot going on.
Why did you do this?
I don't know, though. I think is my medkit still the Among Us? It's not. Okay. It's been a time. But you see, Left 4 Dead, what's fun is that depending on the difficulty Left 4 Dead, it turns into just relaxing chatting game versus actual.
Yeah, this is not
extreme-
normal, right?
Yeah, so this is a talking time.
So whatever.
Who cares? Who needs it?
I remember I played the, oh, we got a lot of boys here. I played the versus mode exclusively
It's
for like a full year.
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I was an absolutely huge fan of the versus mode. I still need to get a bunch of people back into a Left 4 Dead stream again because I genuinely find a 4v4 versus to be very, very fun.
Reloading.
Try to avoid the noxious acid. It's funny how every time I come back, it plays the tutorial stuff for me again.
Yeah, you know, it's been a period of time.
Appreciate it. We got a...
Good lord. Yeah, that was playing the Shia LaBeouf song.
The
Absolutely.
actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
Actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Also, there it is, right on cue. Right on cue. There it is, 900 kilobytes a second.
That's... Oh yeah. Oh, I saw this happen to you earlier.
Yeah. This is.
That's unbelievable. That's a pile of shit.
It is. I don't know why. I wonder if my router has like some kind of reset that I do not know about.
Like some kind of DHCP fucking.
I have too many letters. I don't
Nonsense.
I don't get into that.
Oh yeah, you're not a technical guy.
No. I just don't like it when people string a lot of letters together.
Oh, I got bad news for you about language. Yeah, you're like absolutely massively fucked on my.
Oh yeah, no. Give it about
on my stream.
5 to 10 seconds.
Oh, that's so good and fun.
Yeah. No, it'll come. Yep. Oh, there it is. Now we're at 25,000 kilobytes. 40,000 kilobytes. 6,800, and we're back. Yeah, the only difference is now you'll most likely see me very delayed, so you would just need to refresh the stream. So,
Ooh, hunting rifle. Oh, I'll take it.
I love the internet companies being completely privatized and not being known as
I'm of the opinion they
utilities.
should all be utilities.
Yes, they absolutely should be. Apparently, Tennessee of all places has them as a utility.
Uh-oh.
Very, very interesting. Did not expect that. What have you been up to? What have you been playing, Pat?
Oh, I've been playing Tormented Souls 2.
Okay.
Which is awesome. Which is absolutely incredible.
Unfamiliar.
It's an old-style Resident Evil / Silent Hill game. It's not pre-rendered backgrounds, but it looks like it has pre-rendered backgrounds.
I like that. We also had a small conversation when we first started this whole merch talk, which was you are the Silent Hill Resident Evil guy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I kind of built my bones on that, I guess is the way you would phrase that. Hell yeah, I got the Magnum.
Hell yeah. The yes recommendation. Who makes it?
For
game Silent Hill-esque Resident Evil-esque game. Tormented Souls.
Tormented Souls. I can't remember the name of the company that makes it. It's they're an indie dev out of Chile.
Okay.
But so far so good. I'm extremely impressed by it.
Were you a Signalis enjoyer?
I very much am a Signalis enjoyer.
Good. I was thoroughly impressed by that.
Signalis is great.
So I did have one small, like retroactive complaint I ran into with Signalis, which was
Yeah, what's that?
After you watch Joker, the movie with Joaquin Phoenix, that Joker.
Let's assume I have.
Okay, if you have not, this does change my statement.
Sure does.
Okay, then
Let's see it. Let's get the version of this statement where I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I thought that was this version of the statement, but you see Joker, and then you're like, damn, Joker's really good, and then you watch Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, and you're like, oh, this is literally just a Scorsese hack movie that is definitely still good, but it's just those two movies at the same time.
I know what you're saying.
I did after, because I had not played Silent Hill 2 in a long while, and after playing Signalis and then replaying the Silent Hill 2 remake, I was like, wow, that is what that game is. That is
Yes.
the amount of pit jumping and the red televisions. I was
Now,
like,
that's
okay.
a little reductive. Signalis definitely does plenty of its own stuff. Oh, shit!
I'm very sorry. I shot that boomer.
And I fell down.
You are absolutely correct. It is reductive.
Oh, I'm fucked on. I'm not.
No, you're not that fucked on. You are correct. It is reductive, but it was one of my very few boogers upon the perfect sphere of a 9.5 to a 9.4. So it was not
there's
a
not a
real
whole lot
change.
you can do about that. Like, when you're building a game, and it's like, hey, is that you who did that, Bricky?
Yeah, so sorry, I forgot that the witch was Saul Goodman, and so it was playing the
when you're doing something that's like one of them homage games, right? It's gonna have elements of the things that it's homaging.
Correct.
A lot of the things that those games did not have, however, was gay robots.
That is true. There were no gay robots in those, and that is a very large part.
Well, that's kind of a Star Wars thing.
That is true. That's a very large part of Signalis is in fact the gay robot plotline, aka the plotline.
I think what's really funny is that it's like you can use that reductiveness to like all sorts of different things. So like the use of like techno-German and iconography in Signalis is like overtly reminiscent of like a lot of 90s anime, particularly Evangelion.
True. Do you mind if I make a quick moment to thank our raider that just
Oh, by all means.
Thank you. Frankie, thank you very much for the raid. Great seeing you again since Minecraft Block Wars. Words I never thought I'd say.
That's a strange sentence.
It is a strange sentence. A pleasure. It says Corpion broke her, but I think it's supposed to be Scorpion broke her. Trying to figure out what that might mean. What the scorpion came from.
Could be anything. Kids nowadays with their skivvities.
That's true. That is true. I do fully agree. I think at some point there is a level of over-reductive in this, which is why I'm trying to mince my words properly, because I think Signalis is fucking amazing. But I will say that there's a level of like sometimes I think it can get a little much. Mainly the whole jumping in the red screen type thing, among a few others. Whereas something like Expedition 33 is mostly Final Fantasy X, but I still
and
8. I did not play much of 8 though, so I did not have that.
It is like overtly stylistically a lot like 8.
Gotcha. Okay. I remember mostly in the 10, and then I was kind of like.
And like the core conceit of like go fight the paintress is like extraordinarily similar to like early game FF8 of like you got to stop the sorceress.
That I did not know. I lost to a scorpion and I rage quit. Well, hey Pat. Pat also struggled with a scorpion. It's a man with a big arm instead of a giant tail. But thank you again very much for the raid, Frankie. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I think inspirations on the sleeve and all that. Did you watch or not watch? Did you play Ghost of Yotei?
Ghost of Yotei?
Yes.
I have not.
Okay, I did for a sponsor, and I'm very much like, okay, this is Ghost of Tsushima again. Which, if you like Ghost of Tsushima, is awesome to hear, and if you don't, then
I was told by Wooly that like the part of the he mentioned it on stream that part of the ad pitch was like do not refer to it as the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima.
That was in my document. Yes.
That is an insane ask.
Yes, it says do not refer to it as a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. Because it is not a sequel, it is 300 years in the future and therefore simply part of the world.
It's a fucking sequel, dog.
And by a technical term, I don't know. I mean,
you crushed it, man.
It has nothing to do with Jin Sakai or nothing, but like it's to say, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what we call sequels then.
I don't know.
It's a direct follow-up.
300 years later. I don't know. But
is Star Ocean 2 not a sequel to Star Ocean 1 because it takes place 80 years later?
I don't know what Star Ocean is.
Hell yes. I got all the
My mom and dad are calling me on the phone. Can I give me a second?
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead, man.
All right, give me a second. I gotta mute the call.
I thought this was a bit. I thought this was a fucking bit. I genuinely assumed he was like, you don't know what this thing is. My mom and dad are calling because they're very upset with you. 100% thought this was a bit. Swole toward the sequel to KOTOR? Yeah, no, I know. I think for me it was kind of like, because Tsushima is like Jin Sakai's story and stuff like that, and this is like Atsu's story, but it's like 300 years in the future, and the two stories have nothing to do with each other whatsoever. But holy shit, Goku! They have nothing to do with each other, and so you're kind of like, well, at what point does it become a sequel or not, you know? If the stories have no thread. There's afraid people would want to play Tsushima first to catch up. Yeah, probably. I don't know. It was very funny seeing it, like, in the brief. Like, do not refer to it like this.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was very humorous just seeing that, like, instantaneously. But the thing I was going to, the statement I was going to make was, like, we're talking about things that pull from stuff. And Yote is just like, bros, this is Kill Bill. I know you know it's Kill Bill. We know it's Kill Bill. This is fucking Kill Bill. It's a spaghetti western in an old school samurai flick. This is fucking well, which is where the westerns came from anyway. It's fucking Yojimbo, but instead you've got the ghost, and she's in like an orange yellow, and that whole thing. She's literally wearing yellow. That one was one where I was like, all right, they're just straight up saying it. Like, it's fine. They're just straight up saying it. And it's rad. It's not bad.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. I was talking about how Yote is basically just Kill Bill. But it's like overtly, extremely Kill Bill.
Yeah.
And that's kind of...
It's not a sequel to that either.
No. She's not the bride. She's the ghost.
I thought she's the, like, there's a different word for her.
Onryo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
like a
fancy ghost.
Yeah. Is there a ping system in this game? I feel like there was, but I can't remember what it is.
I don't think so.
Grabbing fire bullet. Look, reloading. Deploying.
Man, it's Ghost Japan. That's not bad.
I feel like there is.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm sure. But
I have 8 fire rounds. Oh, good.
that's very unfortunate. Goku did not take that well. Goku was very upset about that.
It's fucking Goku.
Fucking Goku. It's the Charger Goku. The okay. So I need to ask this because like I feel like you would be a good okay. So you don't play video games like a normal person.
That is a known fact. I definitely play them like a not normal person.
Okay, and by that statement, I refer to like 100%ing everything that is ever in the video game.
So that's not true. That is an exaggeration.
Okay.
I just like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Whether or not it activates like that thing in my heart that I need.
Okay.
Is random, etc.
Okay, so are you 100%ing Silk Song?
Oh, I 100% Silk Song.
Okay, so
That's easy. That's
Okay.
actually like quite easy.
So I played Hollow Knight, and I was like, this is a very enjoyable Metroidvania. That's how it goes. Metroidvania. It's very fun. Good stuff.
Metroidvania sounds awesome.
Metroidvania does sound awesome. This is very fun. This is an enjoyable game. For the price for gameplay point is absolutely astronomical. Not really super interested in picking up Silk Song after playing Hollow Knight because I was like, yeah, you know, that was fun, but
Well, how long ago did you do that?
when Hollow Knight came out.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm kind of curious. Is Silk Song similar to the Hollow Knight in the sense that like a good like 40% of the general stuff in that game is hidden behind various secrets, breakable walls, etc.
I would say that's accurate.
Okay.
About like 20% of the game in its totality is like a hidden sequence,
Interesting.
like an overtly hidden sequence,
Like a Path of Pain type thing, or
no, like a third act to this game's story.
do the credits roll before the third act?
Only if you get the bad ending.
Okay. Interesting. Is Silk Song good?
That game has 5 endings, right?
Okay.
It has a really bad ending. It has a really bad ending that you have to work really hard to get. It has 2 normal endings, and it has a good ending. And the good ending requires like maybe 25% more game than the others.
Okay. Is the bad ending like a Sans Undertale type thing where you have to like specifically do horrible things in order to gain it?
No, it's just you didn't do enough to change events.
Okay.
It's like you beat the game and then it goes, it's over, and you're like, that's it, and you're like, and the game's like, not really.
Okay. I'm trying to I'm trying to do a thing. I mean, my parents have been doing this with me for a bit now, and for a long while we were very big like movie family. Every Friday we had we had movie nights, and so every Friday my mom would cook some kind of thing related to the movie. Normally it was anything fancy.
Oh,
It
that's
was like
cute.
it was fun. Like if it was Rocky, she would make like a Philly cheesesteak, like just some fun stuff.
That's
like
awesome.
That. It was. I had a very good childhood. It was a great time.
Oh, good for you, bitch.
Thanks,
Sorry,
man.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I make assumptions. And so we watched a shitload of movies, and eventually we got into the habit of always watching the Oscars as a family as well. Back in the day when I guess I would argue they were maybe slightly more enjoyable.
That's because you didn't know how fucked up they were.
That's true. I was like 15. And so one thing that we have been doing lately is watching all the movies that are on the Oscar Best Picture nominated thing. Once the Best Picture nominees come out, we watch all the films, not back to back.
That sounds kind of miserable, actually.
So it can be at times, it cannot be. It's like 8 films
I feel like
normally.
you'll get like 5 Oscar baits in a row.
I mean, we don't do it like the same day.
Yeah.
You know, like it's over the course of like a week or two. So it takes a little bit, but there are a lot of Oscar baits. But sometimes there are movies that I would never have ever thought about watching, and then I saw like Banshees of Inisherin, and I actually liked it quite a bit. But I want to try to do the same thing for Game of the Year.
Oh man, that's rough.
Which is very rough. And I'm not saying I gotta finish all the games, but I have to at least give them like a good fucking shot.
Okay.
And I'm pretty positive Silk Song is going to be on that list.
So that's rough. I have done that every year.
Okay.
For like 5 or 6 years now, by the nature of me having impeccable taste.
Naturally. You're already there.
Like, I'm not even joking. I know there's some people who watch my show that are in the that are in your chat right now.
Oh, there are many.
Like, I absolutely 100%. Like, me and Paige run a bet every year at the Game Awards as to who's gonna win what. I've got like an 80% win category on that. Like,
well, you know that not just because of the game, but also because you know how the gaming
I've been like obsessed
votes.
with the gaming industry for years.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid. So there's also like all the weird in-between meta reasons why a game would win Game of the Year.
Exactly. Academy-based reasoning and stuff.
Well, like the number one that nobody ever thinks about is like how many languages did this game get translated into? Because if a game didn't come out in German, then German reviewers are unlikely to vote it Game of the Year. Because they probably didn't play it.
That's a good point. I never thought about that.
So what games do you think are on that list for this year?
So there's the obvious, which is Expedition 33.
That's gonna win.
I fully believe it will win.
That might be the most obvious one I've seen since like Elden Ring.
Yeah, or maybe what was in the running with Baldur's?
Nothing.
Okay, I mean, that would probably be the most obvious
Alan
one for
Wake
me.
was the one to beat Baldur's Gate 3, and everyone was like, "Yeah, right." Dude.
Yeah. I'm a very big Sam Lake fan.
I fucking love Sam Lake, dude.
I do too. I gotta be honest. I don't know why it didn't hit me. Alan Wake 2 didn't do it for me, and I don't know why.
Fucking finish Kojumbo.
I know.
Here.
I thought Control was an absolute fucking blast.
I thought Control was awesome, except for like a couple very serious structural issues.
And a terrible ending.
Well, the ending's like by Control 2, bitch.
Pretty much.
That's the end of the game.
But I mean, I remember playing. I played Alan Wake 1 on because I literally played Alan Wake 2 because I saw the dance, and I was like, "That's funny as fuck."
Before Alan Wake 2 came out, I had like a whole. I went through all the Alan Wake games like back to back in like the 2 weeks that led up to it, and was like, man, Alan Wake 1 is only looked back unfondly by people because they thought it was going to be something that it wasn't.
You know, I don't know if I agree with that. I replayed that game like a year ago for this whole thing, and I thought it was quite miserable to play. Oftentimes, yes.
I dig that game. It's like it's a fucking shooter. Like it's a shooter.
No, it's a shooter, absolutely. But the the sheer volume of combat of that game got quite
and
rough.
then the fucking the fucking piles of garbage that fly at you.
Yes, the fucking garbage piles.
And you're like, all right. Maybe zooming in with your flashlight on literally every single enemy in the entire game is gonna get a little old.
Yeah, but the writing, as dog shit and ridiculous as it is like great. It's like amazing dog shit. It's incredible. But Expedition 33, obviously, I think is the win. It's not even close.
That's easy. That's super
easy.
It's also gonna win best music.
It should. I think it definitely should. I do wonder if it'll have a bit of a run in for its money for narrative with Silent Hill F.
Yeah. Was I talking to you about Silent Hill F, or was that somebody else?
We were. I was the one who was like, I played the game for one playthrough and I don't want to play it again.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, don't talk to me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I went on a whole rant about that on my podcast.
Yeah, which is totally fair, and also it's not enjoyable to me, so no, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's like, here's the thing, that's a super fair opinion. I just don't want I see a lot of people offer like quality judgments on the game's story, and I'm like, I really don't want to hear narrative judgments on a game that you didn't actually experience it. Like, I'll tell you right now, that game has way too much combat.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Way too much. And I played it on a full difficulty level higher than everybody else.
I definitely have a personal tiring of a need to play multiple playthroughs to get the full story.
Yeah, no, it's tricky.
It is, because I can't do the whole. I can't review the full narrative of the game without experiencing the whole thing, but the laboriousness to experience the full thing annoys me to the point where I don't want to engage in the narrative.
Yeah, that's a real mileage may vary kind of scenario.
Yeah. That's a you versus me
the way it plays. So, like, I watched, like, a bunch of other streamers' clips, right, and them going through the combat, and, so I'll give you some details. When I played through Silent Hill 2, the remake.
Yeah, the remake.
I've been playing survival horror games since their inception, right? And I've played nearly every single one to some degree. Anything that came out in a box, right? There's a million survival horror games that are like some Steam piece of shit, but like, any marquee game, right?
Yeah, of course. Various Resident Evils and so on.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of practice. Oh, there's a fucking tank over there.
There is. She's throwing chocolates at me.
Oh, you were really far.
I am. I misjudged my current position. And I am in fact dead.
Oh no!
I was beat to death.
So when I played Silent Hill 2, I ran into this discussion that I was having with chat and the wider gaming public. Blah, blah, blah. And what that was basically Silent Hill 2's melee combat is based around the dodge, right?
Sure.
And I had a near identical discussion about Silent Hill F, and the discussion is, can you react to an enemy attack in under 30 frames?
Right. This is what you told me. Hence the use of the focus meter type thing.
Yeah, and it's like, if you can reliably or trivially react to an enemy attack in under 30 frames, Silent Hill 2's combat is a joke. And nothing can significantly hurt you. And I actually used my melee like the whole game. Like, I ended up my Silent Hill 2 remake playthrough with like hundreds and hundreds of rounds of handgun ammunition. Which I was then informed was not normal. And
it is in fact not. The pipe is quite
other
strong.
people's streams had, fucking just, barely scraping by. So I look at Silent Hill F and I looked at other people's footage. And what I discovered is that in Silent Hill F, when they do that counter state,
yep,
where they get that little VHS kind of filter on them, that gives you like, I want to say like 24 frames to react to it
without
without focus, like just the raw version.
Run into that tube at the end there, and that's the end of the map. That
all right. The thing of love, right?
Love. Yeah.
But I'm like, if you can do that, like, easy, then the game's combat is like super good, and like it works because you don't have to use focus. That doesn't use up resources.
Sure.
etc.
Sure.
And then I watched other people's footage and discovered that that is not common. And then the game's entire difficulty conceit kind of fucking falls apart.
You gotta close the door.
Oh, my bad. It's been a while.
You're good. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
It kind of the difficulty conceit just kind of falls apart because you're having to use your focus to get counters, and enemies are more aggressive than that. And it's just this weird like binary state on the difficulty. Like, can you do the counter?
Yeah.
Yes or no? If you cannot do the counter reliably, play it on story. If you can do the counter reliably, play it on hard. Like it's like that is a binary state. And if you're having trouble with the combat and you're on story, and the game's like, well, I know, beat it 5 more times. Yeah, that's a rough ask.
That is. I definitely. I forgot. I remember I did a review for Silent Hill 2 Remake way back when, because I played the first one like so long ago.
Once a zillion years ago.
Yeah, and so I redid it because I remembered most of the story, like the ultimate themes, but not. And I just forgot what happened to Eddie and stuff. And I remember when I replayed it, my first thought was like, guns are not combat. Guns are a skip of combat.
That is in Silent Hill 2, I would describe that as accurate.
Yeah, like everything in the game dies to one shotgun shell, and you are ending combat immediately. And so doing it enough times, then you can skip only so much. Then you have to engage with the combats, and then you can get more skips because they drop more skips, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think my annoyance that I had a lot with F was that since
there's no
combat,
guns to skip combat.
there's no resource of any kind, and so there is, with the exception of like, don't die, killing enemies doesn't really feel particularly satisfying, which is not supposed to from a narrative point of view, because it's not supposed to feel satisfying from a narrative point of view because of reasons, but at the same time, it did make me, especially near the end of the game, be like, I'm just going to run past the gigantic 45 titty birthing woman.
Yeah, that bitch is horrible.
Yeah, because she just takes 9 million hits to kill. And I'm like, I'm just done with that.
What Silent Hill F, like most people, so this is a strange discussion because finding out that the game does do things to change that up is only knowledgeable to people who got halfway through like New Game Plus. Right.
And wanted to do
so. What ends up happening is on New Game Plus. Good job, Bricky.
Thank you.
On New Game Plus, you discover where is the witch?
I killed her. I crowned her.
On New Game Plus, you find out that there's a huge amount of enemies that you just don't have to deal with at all.
Right.
because
Most of
you know the
these-
environment, and you're like, I actually don't need to fuck with you at all.
Right.
The second thing is that you start to earn charms that will do stuff like heal you on counter hit, heal you on enemy kill, restore sanity on enemy kill. You also get you can get a charm that will replenish your weapons in like your non held weapon when you kill an enemy.
Oh, really? You just keep swapping.
You also get like you get a charm that enables you to do the counter off a perfect dodge. You get a charm that automatically does the counter, like fully automated does the counter, but it takes a little bit of your sanity.
That's wild.
And so as you're going through New Game Plus and New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus Plus, you are basically finding out ways to kit out Hinako to delete the combat.
Well, also, if I recall you saying, you start the game as Beast Hinako, right?
Yeah, and then
does the same.
Yeah. She is quite a beast by the time you start New Game Plus, because you're coming in with all your upgrades at the end of it.
Right.
So like basically, so when I played it was like 12 to 18 hours the first time. And the second one was 6. And then the third and fourth times I got it down to like 4.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Like just flying through that shit. Which is kind of intentional. But to somebody who got to the end and was like, I'm exhausted by that late game combat gauntlet, they're not like super excited to go back in.
Yeah.
Regardless of like how good the rest of the game is. Like I saw some folks when I did the podcast segment on it that are just like, yeah, I don't care if I'm not getting the whole thing because most of the game doesn't change. And they're right, most of the game doesn't change. And it just depends on like how much did you love it the first time.
Sure.
Right?
I did love it a lot the first time, just not for that reason.
Like the main thing I would compare it to is like seasons of a show.
Sure.
Did you enjoy season 1 enough to see the season 2, even if there were parts of it you didn't like? And you heard the season 2 is more of the same.
All right, thanks.
The
But well, we gotta go back to your earlier topic. Okay, so it's Silk Song, it's Expedition
Yes.
33, and it's Silent Hill F. Those are 3 games that are definitely going to be in the Game of the Year category.
do you think Silent Hill F will get there?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Really?
It won't
Okay.
win. It absolutely will not.
No,
win.
well, definitely will not win. It's because it's going Expedition 33, but
It's absolutely deserves to be there.
Do you
Donkey
think-
Kong?
do you think
Ghost of Yotei.
Kingdom Come?
KCD2 deserves to be there. That game's incredible.
I don't think Ghost of
know.
Yotei is going to be on it. I really don't.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, you on crack, bud?
I might be
doing
I might be a
crack
little
cocaine
on
now?
crack. I might be having a little crack.
Sony first party game of the season. It always gets in there.
I mean,
Always, every single time.
I don't know. I got to be honest. I played the 3 hours for the game, and it just did nothing for me. And Ghost of Tsushima was my second favorite game of its year, which is behind
What
Hades.
are you talking about, Bricky? You did a sponsored show for that game, and that means that game is really good.
You know what? I got to be honest. I give Sony at least a little bit of credit every time I do their
Really highly good.
Every time I do their sponsors, if I have issues, I'm always like, this didn't quite start off as strong as Ghost of Tsushima, but I'm really excited to see how it goes. It's all about the verbiage.
There's a I'm not gonna name names, but there was a sponsored stream that I did that I was struggling, man.
I have a couple.
It was an indie game, and it was like ferociously difficult. Like I think I made like 10 minutes of progress in a 2.5-hour stream.
Oh Lord.
Just could not beat like the first main encounter. Just couldn't even fucking do it. And I'm just trying to sell it. I'm trying to be like, oh, this is a tough one. And then I got to the end. I'm like, wow, you guys should check it out. And my chat's just going, yeah, get that bag, Pat. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then I sent the VOD out to the sponsor, and I'm like, oh, I did my best. And like, I saw you. Thanks, man. I saw you did your best. I was like, okay.
That's okay.
you.
Good. Good on them at least for the sponsor for recognizing
that's one of those
it.
things like you really just want to always have like a third party in between you and the actual developer.
Yeah, the
Because
agency.
otherwise, it's like very awkward and very personal.
Yeah, I've had some really bad ones on occasion.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's some ones that are very rough. I will say one thing. Do you receive many Sony sponsors?
No, I do not. I shit talked Last of Us 2 to an outrageous public degree. And since then have not received many Sony sponsorship opportunities.
Was this the shit talk involving statements that were discussed when we had our last conversation, or not?
No, it was
Okay.
mainly I'm like, this game sucks, this is stupid.
Okay. No, I am mostly in agreement with you. I did like the combat, but I just
played
like
that game
Last
for
of
like
Us.
multiple streams and was like, this is a pile of shit. Thanks for the code. Which I'm assuming nobody was happy about that.
No, I mean, probably
Just
not.
assumption.
I remember having extremely annoying and painful feelings. That's Nicolas Cage on that peanut. Very annoying and painful feelings with that game because I actually like the combat quite a lot. Because I think it's, I just really like Last of Us combat.
There was absolutely nothing in that story that like drove me at all.
I agree somewhat. The biggest fucking thing that got, sorry, not agree somewhat, like that's your opinion, like, obviously. But
No, that's an appropriate way to say that. You're not wrong.
the thing I was trying to get at was like, I didn't hate the concept he was going for. I hated the 18-hour fucking runtime, and I despised the way the game was paced. I despise the full Ellie bit into full Abby bit when you've already tried to hate this person and blah 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 blah.
I didn't even get that far. I had a problem, and the problem was really simple. The problem was upon this is minor spoilers for a game that's like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Upon Joel's death, and the start of the revenge arc, the very first thing that happens is Ellie's like, I'm gonna leave my family and everything behind to go take revenge.
Right.
And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I don't even, like, before we even knew, right? Like, what the actual reason was, I was like, yeah, Joel probably deserved that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like, that was like my starting emotion. It's like, yeah, he probably had that coming.
Yeah, he murdered an entire operational hospital in the post-apocalypse. Like, 100%.
But also, there's like a lot of stuff that he alludes to that happens before the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, Joel's a bad person. Yeah.
He's a really interesting person and like a good character, and he's well voice acted, but like, you may disagree with that, but I think he's a good character, but he's fucking not a good guy.
I didn't have this like, oh, how could you? I'm like, yeah, no, that figures. That was gonna happen. That was going to happen. And so like the depth of the revenge, I'm like, I am totally disconnected from the way this character is feeling. Like I am like significantly at odds with the emotional state here. And then as I am disconnected from them, all of their revenge and anger based actions are just like really annoying me a lot.
That would probably make the extremely overly long run time of the game very, very annoying to deal with. I also find one thing that it bugs the fuck out of me every time I mention this Joel thing, because and it's happening in the chat right now, and I have to shit talk some of the chatters right now. I'm so sorry,
Let's do it.
I'm gonna have to do it. It happens every fucking time because the moment I immediately say like, yeah, Joel probably had that coming because of what he did, and everyone always goes on this long thing about how the Fireflies were really bad. The Fireflies were fucking evil. They were terrible people, and like that matters at all. Like if the entire facility was full of like fucking orphans and puppies, that Joel would not do the exact same thing.
I don't even think so. I have a child now.
Yes.
Right. And so here's the thing. This is the craziest thing. I think Joel totally had all that shit coming for real.
Yeah.
I think Joel was right to do all that shit against the Fireflies.
Sure.
Like the Last of Us 1's ending falls apart for me because they don't actually get Ellie's consent to tear her brain open. I think if Ellie was like, I'm gonna do it, even though it's gonna kill me, I'm gonna do it, and then he went on a rampage, I'd be like, oh yeah, that dude's a monster. But as such, the fact that they're like, no, let's just keep her unconscious and snatch her brain up. I'm like, no, he was right to do that. They were wrong. My point is that like, you know when you get ambushed by those guys out in the car.
The Raiders. Yeah,
the Raiders. He pretends to be hurt, and then he runs him over.
Yes. One of the better scenes of the game.
Yeah, and Ellie asks how he knew that guy was faking.
Because he was on both sides.
Well, I've been on the other side of that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no, Joel like spent multiple years doing like heinous Raider shit, and like to normal ass people. Like somebody was gonna take revenge on him.
Yeah. My issue is always the same, which is I don't much give a shit how competent or not the Fireflies were. That's their own fucking problem. The problem is like it doesn't matter. Joel was there because Joel got his daughter back, and if it was nothing but puppies, he would have absolutely become the new Michael Vick, like without a doubt. So like it was instant, and so that's what always kind of gets me because it misses the entire point.
Well, yeah, when I had my son, I went on camera and I was like, oh, I would drown all you in a shallow puddle if they made the baby happy. Like I care nothing for you. I'll kill you all. Like that is dad instinct for sure. That's biological. That's irrational, and I don't care. I'll get you. Like. She's unconscious. She didn't know she was gonna die from that, man. Come on.
And then there's the second. Yeah, it's a lot.
What if I took revenge against everyone but the one I took revenge on?
Okay, so I do have to ask a question because I have someone made an interesting statement. So I have only experienced anything about Lisa the Painful via the Donkey video.
Okay, that is. Hey, listen.
Very good
Donkey's
video.
pretty funny. That's a really bad way to experience something for the first time.
I agree. Because I did not know it existed, and I saw a funny Donkey video, and that's a funny video. Can you explain the tangent that goes with this in The Last of Us? Because I'm curious.
Oh, they're very similar.
Are they?
Lisa the Painful and Lisa the Joyful take place in a nondescript, unexplained post-apocalypse inhabited only by men.
Okay.
And one day, Brad finds a little baby girl. And he's like, I have to raise her and I have to protect her from the world. And one day he wakes up and one of his roommates has stolen her away to trade her to a local military force for some kind of benefit. And he's like, I need to go get my little girl back. So it is like overtly similar to Last of Us, but a lot more on the nose. It's not about like a plague. It's not about whatever. It's like,
it's just, I mean, is it explained or is it just?
Well, no, it's very overt. It's like why would this group of post-apocalyptic Mad Max guys want a 10-year-old girl?
Oh, that part, sure. Do they ever explain why it's only men?
No.
Okay, so that's just let yourself go with it type deal.
Biological, okay. It could be societal.
Okay, that's fine. I actually kind of prefer that. I hate overly explained stuff.
There's like little bits and pieces that lead to like what may or may not have happened, but nothing explicit at all.
Okay, that's fine then. That's fine.
And the main thing is that much like Joel, the character you play as, Brad, is not a good person. Is
sick,
like very explicitly a bad person who is trying to do a good thing. And the problem is that the only way they know how to interact with the world is by committing acts of violence on other people.
Brad does.
That's not the first solution. That's the only solution.
Interesting. So Brad is just a violent individual in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he speak or is he an unspoken character?
Well, he speaks through you. You do dialogue prompts.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a great game. It's very tough. Well, it's not particularly
tough,
hard as an RPG, but what it is cruel.
Okay, so unfair. It's cruel mechanically or cruel story-wise?
Both.
Oh.
Like if you're riding around on your little bicycle, which is your fast travel item,
sure,
and you happen to scroll 2 pixels to the right too far and fall off a cliff, game over. Go back to your last save point.
Are the save points at any point, or are they like flags?
No, they're pretty far apart.
That's fucking rough.
Like
okay.
I had 3 streams that I ended because I lost like 40 minutes of progress by just like bicycling off a cliff.
Would you say that's the point?
Kind of.
Okay.
A little bit. Not a nice game because it's not a nice world.
All right.
But that game's great.
It was on the list for a while, and I never got around to it. But
it's very good.
How long is it?
Not that long. I'd say like 10 hours.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Depending on how fucked over you get.
Sure. That was with you being decently.
You know what? I'll give you an example. You get like maybe 20, 30 party members in that game.
Wait, really?
And they're like a huge amount of party members.
Holy hell!
Well, that's a witch.
Yeah.
And at one point in about the 30% through the game, you get kidnapped, and some freak ass goons are like, "We got to play Russian roulette, and if you win 3 times, we'll let you go." And they have your party members play Russian roulette. And the thing is, it's actually like genuine, for real,
like 1 out of 6 chance
with real randomized stats.
Okay.
So like the first time I went through that, I lost 8 party members.
Oh, so you just...
And I was like, oh my fucking... And then I reloaded my fucking save. And then I did it multiple times until I got out of there with like 2 guys. But like, it's unkind. It is painful.
Yeah, Lisa the Painful.
And Joyful is like a direct sequel. Lisa the Joyful is a sequel that takes place like 10 minutes after the end.
I didn't realize there was a sequel to that game.
Yeah, it's a DLC. It's its own thing, but yeah, it's a direct sequel.
Hmm.
There's also a third game called Lisa the First, which is about Lisa. The other two games do not feature Lisa. And that game is bad.
I imagine that may have been a bit of a spoiler. The other two games do not feature Lisa, the character.
Well, Lisa is Brad's little sister.
Oh, not the daughter?
No. Yeah, so I thought that the little girl the game was about was going to be named Lisa. No, it's not.
not.
Her name's Buddy.
Gotcha.
The Lisa is Brad's younger sister,
My bad. Okay.
who you can see on the title screen of Lisa, and that's it.
This is the Shenmue game too, right?
Pardon?
The Shenmue soundtrack, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, that's from that. Okay, I was
harder.
sure if I got my wires crossed.
So yeah, for Game of the Year this year, it's going to be Expedition 33, KCD2, Silent Hill F,
Silk
Ghost
Song
of
and
Yote,
Yote.
Bonanza, and
Silk
Song. Yeah, that's the 6.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe you're right from the Academy side of things, but I definitely don't know. I think you don't see it on the list.
Sony, like first-party Sony games are all awards-based.
Death
Like,
Stranding?
every single one of them is like the same game.
Death Stranding 2? That's a Sony thing, and he does love his Kojimbo.
Oh, people mentioned Hades 2 as well. I would be surprised to see Hades 2 on that list.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I really quite like that game a lot. I'm playing it right now. But it doesn't seem to have the same impact society as
Hades 1.
as Hades 1.
Did you play Death Stranding 2?
I did. I played through the whole thing. That game does not deserve to be a Game of the Year nominee.
Okay, because I had a lot of problems with the first one, but I think I tentatively enjoyed it.
I love the first one and am hot and cold on the second.
Okay.
So if you did not love the first one, I could not recommend that second one to you at all.
That's unfortunate because I was kind of hoping it would be the situation of like the first one is rough around the edges, but they will clean it up. And I guess that it was not cleaned up.
So here's the thing. It's really funny that you say that.
Okay.
They absolutely cleaned up some of the rough edges, and they polished them so hard that it took all the grit and texture off. Like polishing off the rough edges actually made the game way worse.
That's
like way worse.
That's fascinating as a concept. Because I remember the first one.
Oh, sorry.
But when I talk about Death Stranding 1 to people, I always remember specifically one part that sticks out in my mind. I don't know if I talked to you about this or not, but it's in the final-ish boss battle with Higgs, which I'm told is back for some reason. But the final-ish boss battle with Higgs, and Norman Reedus is crashing out, and he's throwing fisticuffs, Metal Gear Solid 4 style, and he's just like, maybe walk across the fucking country twice, fucking feet are bleeding, goddamn, etc. And I was kind of sitting there like, yes, these are the emotions I was experiencing because I was getting very, very, very tired of walking across the country and doing all this busy work. And it felt like the kind of thing where this is supposed to be like a satisfying feeling, like, oh yeah, he is suffered kind of like you suffered, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
And it confuses me about 2 then, because 2 is...
All right, so I can sum this up real fast for you.
Okay.
So Death Stranding 2 is a much mechanically deeper, has more mechanics, has more vehicles, has more items, has more places to go, has more types of terrain, etc. More, a million little features, right?
Okay. Is the zip line still the thing you do for all of it?
What's that?
Is the zip line still the thing you do for all of it?
So it's actually much worse than that. So in Death Stranding 1, you get the zip line about 2/3 through the game. And it's fairly similar in Death Stranding 2. The issue here is that they want you to There's a lot of like freight that you can bring back and forth, like very heavy amounts of packages.
Okay.
And the problem is really simple. The motorcycle and the truck that you get access to are a million times better on rough terrain than they were in the first game. In the first game, you actually like if you didn't have like a road to fucking drive on,
yeah, they
like
just
a
weren't
proper
worth it.
road, it could be rough.
Especially for the truck.
Yeah. I started to use the truck, and you can go up like a 45, 50-degree angle up a mountain with that truck.
Oh, so they brought back the Mako.
And it actually, yeah, actually, that's a really good example. And I started to use the truck to do these mass deliveries. And I built the road, and I'm like, what the fuck am I building the road for? I don't need it. And like every single mission just boiled down to get in the truck and go. And like there was one tough mission where I needed to use like zip lines in the truck and all this and like walking to like go up and down a mountain. And then I got to the end of it, and they gave me like super tires for the truck that like made it so it could climb like a 60-degree angle, no problem. And I'm like, the actual guts of that game, which is like hoofing it on bad terrain, has been neutered to the point where you kind of don't do it anymore.
Okay.
And if you dug that, which I did, it's a massive bummer. Also, the story is just like way worse and way more nonsensical.
More nonsensical.
Oh, much more. And it has this weird issue where like there's characters that you deal with that you're supposed to be like, oh man, it sucks about them, but like they're objectively horrible people. But like the story and the camera and the characters aren't like acknowledging they're objectively horrible people. It's fucking weird. So I had Ludwig Forsell in my chat watching my stream for most of my show.
Who? Sorry, I don't know who that is.
Ludwig Forsell was the primary composer on Death Stranding 1.
Oh, okay.
And he is the one of the two composers on Death Stranding 2.
For the
he
OST
wrote BB's song.
Gotcha. Okay, because there was also
right?
the
so
there's also all
Ludi
the.
is a friend of the show.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's a friend of Paige's, and he is a cool guy.
Cool.
He takes it on the chin when I make fun of him for being Swedish, so he's cool.
Okay.
But he was in my stream, and we were running into this fucking issue where I'm dead. Fuck it, leave me. Where I was like beasterizing on boss fights so hard that he was like, "Can you please slow down? Like you can't hear the music that I made for this scene," and then the scene would end. And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, Ludi. Oh, what?" And he like, "Oh, I worked really hard on that, and you just beat the boss too fast. You didn't even get to the good part." And I'm like, that's fucking weird as a problem. That's like super strange to happen in a game.
That is very strange of an issue. What was it your fault? Technically,
no. It was the game has like auto has like a quick snap aim kind of thing.
Right.
And there's an enemy that was like teleporting around, and he would teleport, and then I would like let go of my aim and then quick snap to him, and as he materialized, I would shoot him until he teleported away again. And I was like, this boss fight is like really, really not designed with its own mechanics in mind. Like I just absolutely stomping it out.
I'm assuming that's a similar dude to the fucking Mads Mikkelsen one.
So similar that it too similar.
Okay.
Like the stuff that's the same in that game is exactly the same. And the stuff that's different, you go, but why? Like I got to some like end game reveals in Death Stranding and went, why?
Okay.
Like not like how, not like what, but like literally why would you even do this?
You know what? You want to do one more?
No, I'm good, man.
Bail?
I'm good. I gotta get out of here. I gotta.
No, that's more than fine.
Go get mad at my internet. But yeah, no. The 6 game of the years are gonna be E33, Silk Song, KCD2, Silent Hill F, Bonanza, and Yote. And E33 is gonna take it. You got somebody can write this down before it comes out. I nailed it. I'm super genius.
No,
That's
I
6.
think you're probably right. The only one I'm a little bit iffy on is KCD2 because I don't know if enough people would care.
So that game's probably like a lot more popular in Europe.
I would believe. I would actually fully believe that. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know if the Academy in this realm would end up playing it at all.
I'm actually gonna start playing that game again next week.
Okay. I didn't get around to it because the first one was a little
caught
rough.
in a nightmare.
Okay.
And that nightmare is that I want to play games when they're finished.
That's a very rough nightmare. That's a very rough one.
And I've been talking a lot. This will be the conversation I lead out on, if that's all right.
No, please.
That conversation started when Baldur's Gate 3 came out. So I played Baldur's Gate 3 and in early access, and I played it for 2 sessions, 2 streams. And I said, man, this is probably going to be something really special. Really special. I would like to wait for the full non-early access release. So I did. And then I started playing the early access release, the 1.0. And then I got to the end of, I was streaming it, and streaming it was like the most intolerable thing I've ever done. It's like the worst, most infuriating set of streams I've ever done near the end there. Because the backseating became so insane. It was maybe the worst backseating I've ever received in my entire career.
I can understand that. I made the mistake of streaming Disco Elysium.
Oh, I did too. But I didn't have any problems there for whatever reason. I don't know why. But
I also did Undertale, but you know that was also its own thing. But
me and Paige have done Undertale and Deltarune, and I turned the chat off.
Yeah, that's probably
because people are too nuts.
They're crazy.
I was like, yeah, I'll get around to this. And like every time I would play Baldur's Gate 3, it was always like, there's a big patch coming that's gonna fix all this stuff. There's a big patch coming that's gonna fix all this stuff. And so I was like, okay, I'll wait until they're done patching it. And then I started playing it again and got up to Act 2, and they're like, there's a new ending coming. There's a new ending coming. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll wait. And then I'm like, they put the new ending out. That is the biggest motherfucking bottle of water ever. Holy shit, dude.
What? It's
that is crazy.
It's like this big. The camera is a little crazy. It's only about this big. It's not that big.
And then I'm like, okay, fine. And then I'm about to start playing it, and then they're like, by the way, there's like 12 new classes coming. There's 12 new classes coming. Sure. And so I'm like, fine, I'll wait for the fucking new classes, right? And so that's when it started, right? And
this is still in early access, right?
Well, no, this is years after its release.
This is recent.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was like done like 6 months ago.
Gotcha.
Like my baby's over 2 years old. My baby was born the week of fucking Baldur's Gate 3's release, and they finished the game like 6 months ago.
Gotcha.
It had over a year of work put on it after release that was like endings and classes and stuff like that. And then I think about like Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous.
Yeah.
And
I was going to mention Owlcat.
That game was in development. Let me go fucking check. Wrath of the Righteous. I have it on this PC.
I really like Rogue Trader. I cannot wait to advertise it when it's done.
I'm talking about Wrath of the Righteous. Came out in 2021. They finished the final DLC pack like last year. And Rogue Trader, a game that I'm so excited for, and I did a sponsored stream for. I was like, can't wait to get into it. And then I was watching like the Day of Skulls announcement, and they're like, second season of DLC. And I'm like, fuck you. I wanted to start the game this week. I was so excited that the final DLC was coming out. Now I have to wait until 2026 winter. And it's like, I just want to play the game when it's done. And that's what Hades is doing to me right now. I don't know if you know this, but I waited till Hades 1.0 came out, and they were like, Hades is done. And now I'm like almost at the end of the game. They're like, by the way, we completely redid the ending, but it's in a beta patch. So if you want to download the Steam beta patch for the new ending for Hades, you can do that now. I'm like, could you not have actually just done this and called it 1.0? Could you not have just finished the game so that I could start without having to worry about this patch nonsense? I hate it. I fucking hate it.
I did not know they did that.
So yeah, a lot of people did not like Hades 2's original ending.
I did hear that.
And they responded to feedback by massively overhauling it and changing it. But in order to play it, you need to download a beta patch off Steam that is like unstable.
Okay, so we're getting the extended cut ending, Mass Effect 3 type thing. Okay.
And it's like, and so KCD 2 has its final DLC on the 7th.
Okay. So you're fine. Okay, I see what you're getting at.
And so I'm like, okay, I can start playing it next week and yada yada.
Oh, we return to another. Oh, and there goes the stream. On time.
That's crazy, dude.
Right on 3:35. I was about to make a whole statement about Expedition 33 having additional content out of nowhere being extremely exciting and catching me quite off guard.
See, that's slightly different.
No, I wouldn't say it's slightly different. It's extremely different because the game was a fully fledged, finished game that did so well that they are adding more stuff to.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like a DLC boss island essentially.
Yeah, which is
like
cool as hell.
If I had to put a gun to my head and be like, what do you want in the fucking Expedition 33 DLC? I only want one thing. There's only one thing I want.
Picto sorting?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I want the ability to create sets.
Yeah,
loadouts. I want the ability to have like 3 sets per character: flame set, counter set, shot set. Because sorting through the Pictos every single time is like a nightmare. It's the worst.
No, that's an extremely, extremely fine idea, especially considering that I have to undo my Mael one-shot Simon build so I can actually play like normal content again that isn't just her.
I'd also like to see like a total rebalance of the entire third act. I don't think it's particularly well balanced for either version.
Because I think it's because I almost feel like the game is incentivizing you to do the third act and then bum rush the story and then do the rest.
Yeah.
Which makes sense from a mechanical point of view. It makes no sense from a narrative point of view.
It's terrible narratively. Awful.
Because not having to do the Reacher is insane.
Yeah, no, that's the one that I'm like, I can't believe this wasn't like a mandatory fucking thing.
Yeah. The Reacher is wild. Clea is close, but not quite.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, I know you got to go,
Bricky,
man.
I'm very happy to have hung out with you. I would like to hang out with you in the future. It's hopefully when we play games that work and our internets work.
Yes. When your internet is good, and sometime before the end of your clown arc, let's try to do one more. And for a last chance, 48 hours.
Thank you very much for giving the opportunity to sell clown shirts through your website.
You're very welcome. Should anyone...
I will go on social media once we're over and tell people about clown shirts.
Thank you very much. I will retweet said clown shirt statements and repost them in the chat for all to see.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
All right, man.
Genuinely great time, man. Thank you so much for coming. Bye.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I'll probably talk to you in like 10 minutes.
I mean, that's more than fine with me. We got many things to think about, but we'll make sure to write down the Game of the Year nods so that we can determine it later.
I'll just write that down right now. It's E33, Silk Song, KCD2,
Bonanza,
Bonanza,
and Silent Left.
Oh
yeah. I'll make sure to add Black Ops. I'll make sure to add Black Ops 7 when it comes out.
Oh, good old COD Blops, huh?
I'm so excited
out of here.
for it. All right, peace.
You have a good one, Brick.
See you around. What a nice cereal box. What a cool guy. All right, chat. If you do want to get the Pat Clown shirt as well as stickers, they are currently available on that link I just posted. It's genuinely great stuff. Proceeds go to both me and Pat, obviously. I feel Pat has a fan base that I know has some really, really fervent folks. So always excited to check it out. It's the full face. It's pretty good. It's a great shirt. And also for those of you who do not know my merch company, we only sell good shirts. All right, we're gonna raid limes. Hell yeah. That's where we're going. That's where we're heading. We're on. We're out. We're going. All of you, go say hi to Limes. Say what's up. Say nice things to her. I don't know what you're gonna say to her. Just say stuff. Yippee. Yippee is a good word. Say yippee. And I may see you tomorrow, or I might be filming my Expedition 33 video for Halloween. Either or. And if I do see you tomorrow, I'll be playing Mechanicus 2 demo. All right. Peace out, everyone.